Dr. Kole Ahmed Shettima's 65th birthday symposium brought together notable figures who commended his lifelong dedication to human rights, social justice, and Nigeria's anti-corruption efforts. The former Ekiti State Governor Dr. Kayode Fayemi praised Shettima as a true humanist whose empathy and democratic values serve as an example for others. He emphasized the need for more leaders like Shettima to strengthen Nigeria's democracy.
If there's anybody fully deserving of being celebrated and acknowledged for his service and sacrifice to country and to humanity, it can only be Kole Shettima. And our friend, the representative of the Emir and Kole's childhood friend, has said that he is more than a friend to him. They grew up together. He's his brother. Without busting that bubble, I would like to think that many of us here who regard Kole as more of our brothers than friends. So he's not alone, even though he's known him for a much longer period. For many of us here, Kole managed to maintain different sorts of relationships, about always supportive of things, even when he wants to break an uncomfortable news to someone. Kole has the best manner, the most gentle manner to break that news without offense. Constantly self-effacing in his approach. And he has been involved in some of the most significant activities that many can't even talk about. If people in this room are aware of the role underground that someone like Kole particularly played in addressing insurgency, connecting people, helping to rescue several.
The United Nations Deputy Secretary General Amina Mohammed also lauded Shettima's contributions, highlighting the importance of accountability and transparency in sustaining democracy in Nigeria and across Africa.
He went into this philanthropy at the international level, Professor Jibbo, just to avoid the scam, to show us how it should be done. Because there's very, very few philanthropies that have this caliber of person leading them for this many years and for shaping a type of philanthropy that puts our people at the center and delivers on what you said you're going to do. And I thank you for that. And it's not easy. I mean, the United Nations, I see many philanthropies, and it is usually about those that own them and not about those who come to the ground to deliver where it really matters. And so we should not underestimate the value of this. And in discussions today, there are so many more philanthropists, but one is wondering whether we've got mercenaries or missionaries. And one is those who live by that moral code to get the job done, and the others come for the salary. And I think that, you are needed more than ever to show people how philanthropy should be done, and how we should network better within philanthropy, and what better subject than democracy to talk about today.
The keynote speaker and executive director of the Institute for Democratic Governance, Dr. Emmanuel Akwetey, recognized Shettima's role in fostering democracy, particularly in training local leaders to enhance governance through economic support.
West Africa has made notable strides in democratic governance, yet persistent challenges such as weak institutions, corruption, and limited citizen engagement continue to threaten progress. The region's history of political stability, including military coups and civil conflicts, underscores the need for external support from both regional bodies like ECOWAS and philanthropic organizations. The MacArthur Foundation has emerged as a key player in this space, investing over $234 million in Africa, with much of its funding directed towards Nigerian institutions. This commitment was instrumental in Nigeria's democratic transition, particularly in establishing the Fourth Republic, the long-lasting since independence in 1960. In 2023, The MacArthur Foundation, along other philanthropic organizations, such as the Ford Foundation, Luminate, and Open Society Foundations, launched the West Africa Democracy Fund, committing $20 million over 3 years to strengthen democracy in countries facing governance challenges. This initiative aims to enhance citizen engagement, counter-military groups, and promote political stability across the region, reflecting the Foundation's broader commitment to regional development. The MacArthur Foundation has played a pivotal role in advancing democratic governance and fostering sustainable development across West Africa, with its efforts significantly boosted by the visionary leadership of Dr. Kole Shettima. Over 3 decades, the Foundation's investment and initiatives have addressed critical challenges such as weak institutions, corruption, and limited civic participation, while promoting peace, stability, and inclusivity in the region.
The event underscored Shettima's lasting impact on governance and democracy in Africa, reinforcing the significance of philanthropy in democratic development.
But I think the one which I thought was the most interesting excuse was Amina, I think on Monday, came to me and said, Malam, we have a symposium going to happen at the Edward Center on Monday. So at that time, I did not see the notice. I think it was on Monday. Abi Mahmoud posted it on our own platform. Then I saw it. I said, so this is all this one. So she said, there's a symposium. Malam, can you create time for us to come? And I think, okay, I will come. So that's how I knew about this event. Because if you look at my calendar, I was actually supposed to be in Benin City throughout this week. Professor Okonofo said, can you come for a meeting? I said, yes. I committed myself last year for the meeting in Benin. Then something came up, then he canceled. Then Esther was asking me, Doctor, this year Benin trip, if it's not coming up, can we schedule some things? I said, no, just leave it as it is so that nobody is going to do any wayo for me about celebrations and other things as well. But I'm very happy, very excited to be here. Certainly, if I knew, I would have kicked against it. But I think that those of you who have put together this event, I am very excited about it.